We are seekers. We are Ayahuasqueros. We are Curanderas. This is a space for if you're just inquiring about the medicine for the first time or any medicine for the first time, and you're just starting to come alive and awaken to your spiritual gifts, and you're starting to get this heightened awareness of yourself and your nature and your spirituality. This is a space for you if you're brand new and just looking for information or looking for like minds around you. This is also a space for you if you've sat with medicine several times and you think you understand it all. Now, it's very smart and wise for all of us to be at the seeker level, because let me tell you something I know about having hundreds of journeys with these medicines. It's always best, and you can only soak up more when you go in with humility, understanding that you know not everything, you know nothing. That doesn't mean not to stand and own your power in terms of what you and your heart feel like you've accomplished in your awareness of things. However, there's a big, deep wisdom in allowing yourself to be open to learn and absorb more. So I encourage you to be a beginner so that you can learn and not close your ego off to receiving more and receiving more guidance. That's the only way you're going to allow yourself to fill in more space of wisdom that's going to continue to help you elevate where you're going. Now, for those people, the major focus in this part of the journey is going to be exactly that. How do you make sure that when your regular life begins, you don't go back to mundane? You always keep that magic switch on. You always keep that magic switch on. That's the whole purpose. When you learn your nature and what you can ignite in terms of being this alchemist, being this wizard, to be able to bring the God force power from the heavens into your reality, and to realize the mirrored nature of that all of your experiences are helping you have, what happens is the old programming starts to be our default state, and we now go through the shift where you have to transition to this new way of being. So the purpose for that whole group is to educate yourself and learn all of the things beyond the cracks that you don't know, that you aren't fully proficient on. Once you learn these things, you realize, oh my God, they were already a part of you. So at some sense you did know them, but this is to help sharpen us. For those that are in the earlier front of that, to where you think you are, you're not sure, but you're almost certain you are because your intuition leads and guides you, we're gonna get you to that point of certainty. How? By sharpening your awareness. Nothing you're gonna learn or gain from this platform is gonna be anything that comes outside of yourself. If you're here, you've simply attracted this version of yourself to be able to step more into this kind of mastery and this kind of knowing and awareness. So I welcome you with that. And then the third group, those of us who work with medicine, who are frankly awakened to our mediumship, those of us who are in connection with our guides. There's a heavy responsibility that comes with that. You have to be responsible for how you hold people. You have to know how to walk through darkness and show up in light, understanding that the darkness is just the path to light, in order to be able to usher someone else through that same journey. You have to know the true nature of what's real and what isn't, and the fact that anything you do absorb into your psyche and allow it to be in your belief system can become an illusion of reality. I hope that didn't go over your head. By being a person who helps guide other people into their awakening, it's a big responsibility that helps you grow in many different ways, but it's also a responsibility that you want to honor and respect with dignity. That means doing the work. That means you know already, once you're aware of certain things, you can't just close your eyes and act like you're not aware of them. So that means being responsible when it comes to the necessary shifts you need to make in your life. That means knowing how to be with your emotions and feel all of your emotions, and also being in a state to where you know how to be above all of those things and transmute it. Being a real Jedi alchemist. That's right, we're going to be speaking with frank terms here. We are here in the Lightworkers portal specifically for this. We're here to really grow. Okay, when you lay down in the evening and you give yourself enough time to cut out the noise, and then your frequency starts shifting in your head, and then you go into this trance state, whether you go into astral traveling or your guides come visit you and speak with you, we're going to get you to a point to where you start honoring these practices and understanding they're making space for guidance to come to lead you more forward.